Okay, so here we are. We're in the neighborhood. We're going to go on a test drive in Goldie, and you'll see two personalities. One's a very mild-mannered, drive it old man style, take granny to get groceries car, which I love. Means you can enjoy it anytime you want in any venue. And the other is an all-out street brawler. I love it when both personalities can exist in the same car. It's very rare, very unusual, but they do exist here in Goldie. So you can see we're at only 30 miles per hour and we're just putting through the neighborhood here. It has no problems at all with that. And also when I come to a complete stop, there's no rough, horrible rumble from an oversized cam. I mean, it is just silky smooth, except for the fact that I can hear the exhaust. It's not a loud exhaust. I can tell the car's still running. Car is very smooth. That you can see the shifter, it's not shaking. Very cool. And on the other hand, it will go if you ask it to. No problems whatsoever. Okay, we'll be to the highway here in a second and we'll let this car breathe a little bit. And Goldie has got some very big cojones, let me tell you. It's a very impressive car. Super quiet in this car, and I do mean super quiet. And that's without even the headliner and the headliner sound deadener in yet. We took that out, haven't put it back in yet. But it's just super quiet. It's more like a modern car than a 50-year-old Mustang. That's one of the things that will impress you the most, is how quiet and tight this car is. Okay, so we're almost to the interstate here, and Goldie doesn't run hot. It's got fantastic oil pressure. Everything works like it should. Of course, the tach needs to be hooked up for it to work, but other than that, it's a fully functioning car. Okay, let's take off in Goldie. That's as fast as I dare to go, and that is flying. Wow. It doesn't mind running. You know, it pulls in every gear. It doesn't matter what gear you're in. They all feel like first gear. So you can come down to a very slow, low RPM. Here we're at 50, 55, and it's just gentle as a lamb. I could floor it in fourth, I could drop it down to third. It doesn't matter, the car will just take off. That's fourth, flooring it, and it's ripping. So it really does go, and it's super stable. We're fixing to go across some really rough railroad tracks, and I'll show you how stable this car is. Hands off the wheel. That's pretty impressive. You know, the 325 gear is a great highway performance compromise gear. You can go down the interstate at 70 and the car is not over revving like it would be with a 350 gear or even higher gears. So the 325 is probably my favorite gear from that standpoint. A more drivable gear. We're turning back onto the airport now, and this entry road to the airport is rough as a cob. I call it the bombed out road to Fallujah, and it's a good road to get to understand how tight this car is. You're not going to be able to visually appreciate just how bad this road is, but trust me, I'm very familiar with it, and everything I drive on this road sends a pretty good message as to how tight the car is or not. This car is ultra tight. We're already going on different levels of asphalt here, and there's just no sound telegraphing through this cabin, you know, that shouldn't be here. And that's without the headliner and the insulation that goes in the headliner. Again, really rough road. I don't know if you can tell by, you know, the car bouncing around here a little bit, but bottom line is it's a super quiet cabin. I hate this road. Really hoping someday they get it all sorted out. Well, okay, that was the test drive. I hope that gave you some idea of what Goldie's like. I really didn't have time to do much more than that, but was happy to do it for you, and I hope that helps.